Yeah. Yeah, I mean, scheduling wise, other than the 7:15 or whatever it was, its schedule's been pretty good. So
well, I think they were expecting more teams, right? It's like we should have had like an extra game on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the girls weren't complaining, so
no.
it was all good. All right, good luck out there.
You too. All right, folks, we are coming to you live this morning from Montreal. Clarington Flames have hit the ice for the warm-up. Clarington versus Etobicoke for the gold medal. Etobicoke fans and parents getting into this one this morning. Starting on defense this morning, we're going to have Etobicoke and Lee. Forwards are going to be Luxton, Rowan, and just looking at who's on the other side, Preston. Those will be your starting forwards. Clarington clears that puck out of the zone. Etobicoke dumps it in. Lee's going to circle back behind the net. Clarington going to set up this breakout. Lee takes the ice they give her. They get the puck up through the neutral zone. Etobicoke brings it into the Clarington zone. 2-on-2. They get the shot off. That's blocked by Lee. Play comes around the boards. Etobicoke's defense keeps that puck in the zone. Rowan takes it, wraps it around the boards for Preston. Preston on the far boards. Preston loses her footing. Comes to the far side. Etobicoke gives chase in the corner. She'll play that puck back for Rowan. Rowan plays it up the boards for the winger. And now Luxton gains the neutral zone. Luxton, shot on net. That's steered aside by the Etobicoke goalie. Etobicoke brings it around behind the net. Up to the winger. Back to Wood at the point. She takes the shot on net. That's steered aside. Ridding with it. Plays it back to Hanthorn on the point. Etobicoke again slaps it around the boards. Wood pinches in, but Etobicoke gets that puck around her. Ridding grabs it. Gains the zone. Wood just outside the zone. She'll play that puck D to D. Hanthorn gains the zone and dumps that puck in. Nice safe play as Clarington now makes a change. Ridding gives chase behind the net, forcing Etobicoke a little bit. Coulter comes streaking in, keeps that puck. She blocks that puck at the blue line. Now Ridding brings it into the zone. Etobicoke, feeling the pressure, dumps that puck all the way down the ice. Icing waved off. Hanthorn plays that puck up the line for DeYoung. DeYoung up to Rowan. Rowan brings it outside the zone. She looks cross ice. Now Etobicoke dumps that puck down again. Etobicoke. She looks far side for DeYoung. Goes through the Etobicoke player. Icing waved off. DeYoung gives chase behind the net. Etobicoke pinches at the blue line, keeps that puck in. Etobicoke's going to bring it up that side again. Strand with the shot on net. And that'll get our first whistle of the game. So Clarington's going to line up just to the right of the Etobicoke goaltender. Preston, Beetham, Luxton out on forward. Wood and Lee on defense. Face off pushed into the corner. Luxton skates out with it. Great move. She slides all the way around the goaltender for the goal. The Clarington Flames are up 1-0 to start this game with a really nifty move by Luxton as she dekes out two of the Etobicoke defense. Stretches the goaltender across the net and tucks that in the back door. So Clarington getting that early lead just like they did against Etobicoke on Friday morning. Clarington will look to keep this pressure going. Etobicoke gains the zone, dumps the puck in. Wood plays the puck up the boards. Delayed offside, so Wood's got a little bit of room. Plays the puck up for Beethan. Beethan over to Luxton. Luxton gains the zone again. She'll shoot it all the way into the zone as Clarington's looking to make a change. Etobicoke gets it up to the neutral zone. Luxton with a great back check. Comes back. Hanthorn chasing that puck in the corner. Plays it up the boards for Strand. Strand pokes it out. Play right at the bench. Preston and Luxton digging it. Coulter gives chase back in the zone. She'll play it up the boards. Coulter again gives chase down in the corner. She comes out with it, plays it behind the net for Hanthorn. Hanthorn plays it up the boards for Basato. Oh, stripped away by the Etobicoke player. She's coming in front of the net. Delayed penalty. Clarington just getting the stick in the feet of the Etobicoke player. So Hanthorn's going to go off for 2 minutes. Etobicoke's going to go on the power play. Down 1-0. Face off won by Etobicoke. Pulled across to the wing. Lee, she gives chase in the corner. She gets that off the boards, but not out. Etobicoke at the point. Etobicoke cycles down low. Still cycling. They dump it down into the corner. They're trying to stretch that box out. Okapek goes behind the net. That stretches that box out. Etobicoke doesn't capitalize on it, so they're going to keep cycling around the outside. Beethan gets that puck and she fires it down the length of the ice. Ridding giving chase. Forces Etobicoke to come back out the other side. They go for the long stretch pass. That puck's going to come all the way down the ice. Wood's going to circle back behind the net. Up for DeYoung on the boards. DeYoung brings that puck up through center. DeYoung dumps that puck down deep into the zone. Again, just over 50 seconds left in this penalty kill for Clarington. Puck comes back. Coulter gets it, and she slaps it all the way down the ice. Wood chips the puck, hits the Etobicoke player. Strand plays it off the boards. Wood with it along the boards. She flips that up, and that hits the Clarington player right on the bench. So play will be called. The face-off will be down in the Clarington zone, just to the left of Kinley, your starting goaltender for today. Luxton with it along the board. She fires that all the way down the length of the ice. No icing as Clarington's still killing off this penalty. Just over 10 seconds to go. Number 21 for Etobicoke. She's the one with the really strong shot. Clarington wants to make sure that doesn't get the chance to get that shot off. Teams back at even strength. Preston pokes that puck out. Beethan giving chase. Picks it out of the corner. Beethan and Preston get tangled up together. Luxton giving support. Keeps that puck in the zone. Now Etobicoke bring it out. They'll dump it back. Wood gathers that puck up. Goes D to Coulter. Coulter plays that puck up to Luxton along the boards. Luxton gains the zone. She gets stripped of the puck by number 10 from Etobicoke. That's the other dangerous player for this Etobicoke team. She likes to go on these hard rushes. Puck comes out of the zone. Preston giving chase. Just can't get her stick on it. So Etobicoke circles back, plays it far side. Back to Wood. Wood gets it at the line, loses it. Etobicoke, she takes the shot. That's easily handled by Kinley. She'll hang on for the face-off. Clarington's going to make a change. Face-off won by Etobicoke, pulled back to the defense. That's picked off by Ridding. It's now going to be a 3-on-1 going the other way, but that play's broken up. Etobicoke gains the zone. That's called offside. Face-off will be just outside the Clarington zone. Face-off won by Etobicoke. Pulled back. Rowan giving chase on the play. Nice active stick by Rowan. She pokes that puck out to Ridding. Ridding takes the shot. That's handled by the Etobicoke goaltender. Looking for these Clarington Flames to remember yesterday afternoon. One of the pieces that made them successful was when they slowed that play down in the offensive zone, move the puck around, stretch those players out. Face-off won by Etobicoke. They'll bring it out of the zone. Play broken up by Okapek. Played up for Ridding. Etobicoke brings the puck back. Cross ice, defense fired up the side. Going to be a 2-on-1 against Lee. Makes the pass across. Kinley easily reads that pass across and makes the save. Face-off won by Etobicoke. Shot high and over the net. Chase back in behind the net. Beetham plays that puck around. Hanthorn gets the puck. She plays it up the boards. Etobicoke dumps that puck back into the zone. Wood plays it up the boards. Up to Beetham. It goes off her shin pads and bounces down the ice. Got 2-on-1 forecheck. It's been working for Clarington. Strand giving chase. Wood gets it at the line, keeps the puck in. She dumps it into the corner. Hits the Etobicoke player, so it stays at the line. DeYoung brings that puck out of the zone, and she'll dump it back in as those Clarington forwards are looking to make a change. Etobicoke brings the puck up to center ice. Plays it to the far side. Clarington they get a turnover. Here comes that number 10 for Etobicoke again. Preston stays right with her. Coulter guides her to the outside board, makes a great check along the boards. Puck comes to the line, but not out. 21 keeps that puck in. They get the puck back to 21. She's got room. Preston does a great job of blocking that shot. That number 21's the one they don't want to have taking that shot from the point. Puck blocked by Coulter in front of the net. Played up for Luxton. She gets it to the line, not out. Now it comes out, and Luxton's going to give chase. Luxton, great pressure down into the corner, reads the play. She gets the puck out front. It comes all the way back to the point. Here comes that speedy number 10. She's going to go wide again. Coulter breaks up the play. Puck trickles in behind. Beetham gives chase. Coulter presses her player up against the boards. Not much of a hit, but Coulter is going to go to the penalty box for the interference on the play as that player didn't have the puck. Yell weak.
Hear my voice. You have to yell weak.
Pretty weak, ref!
First one or the second one?
Wood with the puck. She'll fire it down the length of the ice. Ridding giving chase. Beethan sitting high in the slot. Again, Clarington killing off the penalty, so they don't want to send two in deep. 21 brings that puck all the way down the ice, and she dumps it in behind the net. Lee gives chase behind the net. She breaks up the play. She'll fire it out. Not out. 17 from Etobicoke gets that puck. Now Beethan will dump that puck down the length of the ice. So far, the Clarington penalty kill's been working pretty well. Lots of pressure. Etobicoke pinches. And the puck comes all the way down the ice. Strand on the far boards. She clears it. Doesn't get out the zone. Back to Hanthorn. She dumps that puck down the length of the ice. Etobicoke brings out center ice. Hanthorn slaps that puck back down in. Hanthorn doing a great job reading the play, cutting it off in the neutral zone. .30 seconds left in this penalty kill for Clarington. Etobicoke dumps that puck in the zone. Etobicoke in a great battle with her player. She gets the puck and dumps it out all the way down the ice. 21 for Etobicoke. She loses the puck in front of the net. Ray, she gets tangled up. And they will call that a hook on the play. Or actually, they called the rough. So it'll be 4-on-4 for 10 seconds. And then your Clarington Flames are going to go on the power play. Just under 30 seconds left to go in the first period. Face-off won by Etobicoke. Etobicoke banks it off the boards. They bring it to the blue line. Preston breaks that play up at the blue line. Preston gives chase deep in the zone. Clarington trying to keep that pressure on. Puck trickles back. Lee circles in her zone. Plays the puck up to the neutral zone. So still 1-0 for your Clarington Flames at the end of the first period. They'll have a minute and a half of the power play to start the second period. See if they can capitalize on the player advantage. Some good back and forth action that period. Clarington Flames got to keep their feet moving, keep that intensity up. Both teams will line back up at center ice. 5-on-4 for your Clarington Flames. It's going to be Preston, Rowan, and Luxton starting on forward. Etobicoke and Hanthorn on defense. Hanthorn gets that puck. She plays it up the boards for Rowan. Skips over her stick. Hanthorn gets it again at center ice. Rowan circles back with the puck. She plays it back for Etobicoke. Etobicoke up to the wing to Luxton. That play's broken up. Etobicoke follows up her pass, so she's able to keep that puck moving forward. Luxton gains the zone. She's got 3 Etobicoke players on her. Tries to get the shot off. Puck comes out in front of the net. Rowan battles in the corner. Puck comes back to Hanthorn on the point. She puts it down into the corner. Looking to get a stick on it. Again, Clarington with the player advantage. Trying to set up a bit of a cycle, but Etobicoke dumps that puck down the length of the ice. Hanthorn gives chase. Wood sets up in front of the net. Hanthorn plays that puck all the way down, looking for Basato. Just out of reach, so Basato gives chase down into the corner. She angles her player out. .15 seconds left in this penalty kill. Puck comes back to the point to Wood. She takes the shot. Ridding in a battle along the board. She digs that puck out. She'll bring it around behind the net. She makes a pass out front off the Etobicoke skate, so Clarington can't get a stick on it. Team's back to even strength. Etobicoke, they fire that puck down all the way down the length of the ice. Lee grabs it at the blue line. She fires it back in. That's going to be a delayed offside. Gives Etobicoke a chance to bring that puck out. They play it off the boards. They gain the zone. DeYoung does a great job, breaks that play out and flips the puck out. Preston brings that puck and trying to make a move at the line, and Ridding goes offside. So that face-off will be just outside the zone. Face-off won by Etobicoke. They bring it down into the zone. Coulter angles her player off. Etobicoke dumps it down into the corner. Etobicoke brings that puck out front. DeYoung grabs it, and she'll chip it off the boards. She gets it to herself. She plays it up for Strand. Strand's away on a breakaway. She shoots that puck, and just caught the glove of the Etobicoke goaltender. Coulter kicks that puck back into the zone. But 91 for Etobicoke brings it out to the neutral zone. DeYoung does a great job of breaking that player up. Here's now's that number 10. They cannot give her too much room. She cycles wide. Coulter drives her out behind the net. She makes the pass out front. That's broken up by Hanthorn. Played up for Strand. Strand kicks that puck out to herself and almost got a chance to go all the way out of the zone. Preston with it along the board. Strand dumps that puck in. Clarington getting caught on a bad change here. Etobicoke brings it in. Hanthorn does a great job. Hanthorn does a great job of blocking that shot, so Kinley's able to hang on to the puck as it bounced off the end boards and force the face-off. Could see the Clarington players, they were tired in the offensive zone, trying to make that change, but Etobicoke able to capitalize and bring that puck out. And Etobicoke wins the draw, and they're able to squeeze that puck in the short side against the Clarington goalie. So we now have a 1-1 hockey game. Clarington unable to control the puck off the face-off. Lets Etobicoke walk in on their goalie. Face-off won by Etobicoke. They drop it back for the defense. They go D to D. They try to dump it in. That's broken up. Rowan brings it up to the blue line. She dumps it in on the Etobicoke goaltender. That squirts loose. Comes back to the point. Lee kicks the puck back in. Etobicoke. Then they bring it out. It's now going to be a 3-on-1 for Etobicoke. Okapek pressures that puck carrier, forcing her to take the shot. Kinley hangs on for the face-off. The Etobicoke parents wanting a little bit of extra roughing there from the Clarington defense as they clear the front of the net after the whistle. Face-off won by Clarington. Pulled up by Wood. She plays it up the boards for Ridding. That bounces past her. Ridding giving chase. Preston with it along the boards. Trying to dig that puck out. Etobicoke wins the puck battle. They bring it into the zone. Wood with a nice little stick check. Etobicoke dumps that puck down in behind the net. Etobicoke gathers it up. They start to cycle the puck around, put it out front. Ray puts that puck up for the winger. Etobicoke breaks that play up again, and they bring it back into the zone. Puck played ahead for Ridding. She's in a race for it down into the corner. And icing called on the play as Ridding was winning the puck race for that. But referee still called the icing and bringing the face-off all the way back down. Face-off won by Etobicoke. They try to chip it in, broken up by Coulter. She plays it to Beethan. Beethan up for DeYoung. DeYoung plays it off the boards, but not out. Clarington still again, they're trying to use that chip off the boards to get it out, and Etobicoke, their defense are sealing those boards off. So Clarington's going to have to start looking to either hit the center curling or do something different off those boards. Etobicoke cycles back behind their net. DeYoung with great pressure. She steals the puck away. She dumps it back into the corner. Coulter along the boards. Tries to keep that puck in. Gets the shot on net. Coulter keeps it in again at the blue line. She plays it in for Preston. Strand with it along the boards. Gets pinned in by the player. Puck's kicked loose. Clarington tries to play that back to the D, but that's broken up by Etobicoke. DeYoung with it. She elects to dump it down into the corner. Strand gives chase. Luxton was upended in front of the net. And Clarington parents looking for a penalty on the play. No call. Coulter chips it up the boards to Rowan. Rowan up for Luxton. Luxton elects to try to chip that into the zone. Luxton looks a little shaken up from that hit from behind earlier. Rowan, she's got it out from the corner. That goes right off the crossbar. Preston with it. She's back. She tries to get the shot off. Can't. Puck trickles down in against the boards. Etobicoke clears that puck out. Plays in tight here. Etobicoke gathers it up. Etobicoke into the zone, takes the shot. That's going to be handled by the Etobicoke goaltender to force the face-off. Clarington looking to rebound here after being up 1-0 in the first period. Now tied 1-1. Clarington plays that puck back to the point. Lee tries to make the pass across, but both Etobicoke players had already read that breakout, and they picked off the pass. But fortunately, Desato picks it off, brings it into the zone. Now Etobicoke picks it off. They'll bring it the other way on a 2-on-1. Ridding does a great job battling back, catches up to the player. Beetham brings that puck up to the center. She gains the zone. She gets a big slash on her from the Etobicoke player. No call on the play. Now Etobicoke's going to bring it the other way, 2-on-2. Hanthorn takes her player out wide. That puck trickles down in. Coulter grabs the puck. She'll play it up the boards. Now in a battle along the boards. Clarington gets it out. Big fan on the puck. Ridding, she's going to be off to the races. She drives wide. She's got DeYoung. Hits Beetham as a trailer. Beetham has pressure on her. Puck trickles to the side of the net. Clarington's not able to get a stick on it. Puck comes out to the center ice. Coulter bats it back down into the Etobicoke zone. Delayed offside, forcing Clarington to check up. Gives Etobicoke a chance to get out, but they're not able to bring that puck up very quickly. So maybe Etobicoke, maybe the legs are starting to fall off here, and Clarington can take advantage of it. Etobicoke gives chase down in the corner. She plays that puck up the boards. Etobicoke strips that puck. They'll bring it out front. Batted down by Preston in front. Shot on net, easily handled by Kinley, the goalie. Both defense for Clarington doing a great job of tying up players, so that gave Kinley a great view of that puck. 3:40 left to go here in the second period. 1-1 tie. Face-off won by Etobicoke. Clarington able to dump that out of the zone. Rowan gives chase along the boards. She gets that puck down deep into the Etobicoke zone. Etobicoke cycles behind their net. Etobicoke bounces that off the boards as Bree Wood pinched in for it. And it'll be a 2-on-1 coming the other way. Player out front of the net. That bounces off the shin pad. So Etobicoke not able to get a shot on net. Etobicoke now cycles around the middle. Clarington giving her way too much room to let her move and dance where she needs to go. So one of these Clarington players is going to have to get an active stick on that puck. Play's broken up. Luxton gets it. She brings it out of the zone. Gains center. Gains the zone. Clarington changing up. So Luxton left all by herself. And there's going to be a penalty call against the Etobicoke player. She tripped Luxton up along the boards. I think a little bit of that was luck on her part. Luxton was a little bit tired near the end of her shift and able to draw the penalty on that play. So 2:40 left to go in the second period. Clarington will go on the power play, face off in the Etobicoke zone. Clarington needs to pick up the pace and put lots of pressure on this Etobicoke team. They make the pass back to Coulter at the point. She puts it in on net. That's blocked by the Etobicoke player in front, and they dump that puck all the way down the ice. Kinley steers it aside. Coulter back for it behind her net. She plays it up for Ridding on the boards. Ridding mishandles it. Now she gets a stick on it. Back to Coulter. Coulter over to Busato. Busato brings that up to center. Busato brings it. She shoots that straight on the goaltender. And the Etobicoke goaltender able to hang on. Clarington, all three players were very flat entering the zone, so not a lot of passing options for Busato on that play. Clarington again still trying to bring that puck straight up through the middle instead of driving wide and actually getting set up to move that puck around. Etobicoke dumps that puck down the ice, hops over Etobicoke's stick. She wins the race back. She plays it off the boards. Up for Luxton, bounces over to Preston. Preston up to DeYoung. DeYoung gains the zone, dumps that puck in deep. Let's see if that forecheck that Clarington, that's been successful for Clarington, can gain possession here. Etobicoke tries to dump the puck out. Etobicoke gets the shot on net. There's a rebound. They play that puck back to Lee on the point. She steers that puck into the net. Etobicoke with it. They dump it down the length of the ice. Just over 45 seconds left in this power play for Clarington. Lee cycles behind the net. She's got pressure on her now. She plays the puck up the boards for Luxton. Luxton, nifty move, gains the zone. Turns the puck over to Etobicoke, who clears it out. D-to-D pass to Lee. Lee gets it up to Luxton. She gains the zone. She stops short. This is the right play now. Clarington getting set up. They get a shot in on net. And that's handled by the Etobicoke goalie. But Luxton with a great move to stop short and start looking for her teammates, one who might be streaking towards the net. Face off, won by Etobicoke. They try to chip it out. They fired off the boards and all the way down the ice. Hanthorn back behind the net. She plays it up the boards for Strand. Strand. She chips that up for Rowan. Rowan gains the zone. Her shot sails just over the net. Team's back at even strength. Hanthorn chases back, does a great job of tying up that Etobicoke player. Etobicoke player sitting wide open in front of the net. And that Etobicoke player that was sitting wide open in front of the net, Clarington comes back and ties her up, and they're going to get called for hooking on the play. So Beethan's going to go to the penalty box for 2 minutes. 20 seconds left in this period. Still 1-1 game. Face off won by Etobicoke. Pulled back to the point. They move it back for number 10. She's another one that they don't want to have her shooting the puck. Wood dumps that puck out of the zone. Hits the Etobicoke player, so it doesn't go all the way down the ice, but number 10 cycles back. She moves it up to the neutral zone. So as time runs out on the second period, still a 1-1 hockey game. As we go into the third period, Flames have 1:40 left to kill off on this penalty kill. So looking to kill off this penalty and then get back to putting the pressure on Etobicoke. Clarington has scored a shorthanded goal. I can't remember if it's in this tournament or in their last regular season game just before the tournament, but I believe it was Luxton that got sprung loose, and she was able to score a shorthanded goal earlier this season. Clarington coach taking a little bit more time to talk to her players, and I think they need it. They need to get re-energized and keep that hustle up. Etobicoke all fired up, ready to come back to center. These Clarington Flames need to get fired up. They need to get that pressure back on and use that hustle that has been successful in this tournament for them. Looks like Ethan and DeYoung out to start this penalty kill with Coulter and Etobicoke on defense. DeYoung does a great job pushing that puck down deep into the zone. She loses her glove, so she's able to pick it up. Etobicoke dumps that puck down the length of the ice, and that'll be called icing. So the face-off will come all the way back down to the Etobicoke zone. Clarington again still killing off a penalty. 1:20 left in the penalty. Clarington keeps the same 4 players out. See if they can't win this draw and make something happen. Etobicoke wins the draw. They bring it back behind their net. Basato doing a great job of keeping that Etobicoke player trapped behind her net. She squeezes off the pass. Beethan doing a great job on the forecheck. DeYoung, she's hovering. She's ready to cut off that pass. Etobicoke brings it out the other way. DeYoung back checking. Etobicoke squeezes her player along the board. Great timing. Coulter with it behind the net. She circles back, plays it up the board. Nobody there for Clarington as they were making a change. Coulter hustles into the corner. She plays it up the boards. The Etobicoke player beats that race to the puck, so they get it back down low in the corner. Coulter keeps her pinned down in the corner. Pass back to 21 on the defense. They don't want her taking that big shot. Clarington, they play that puck down the length of the ice with just over 20 seconds left to go in the penalty. Etobicoke circles back. Preston with it. She takes picks it off and gets a shot away from the point. Trickles wide of the net. Preston again puts that puck down in the corner. Etobicoke looking flustered, looking to just fire this puck down. Teams are back at even strength. Wood, she gets it at the point. She shoots it in on net. Luxton now with it. She's down in the corner. She's being pressured, but she comes out with it. She goes to the opposite corner. She's looking for an open Clarington player. Nobody's open for her, so she walks out of the corner and she plays that puck on the net herself. Wood pinches down on it, but Etobicoke gets it past her. So they'll bring it down 3-on-1. Play broken up by Beethan. Lee along the boards. Beethan, she goes back to get it. Wood behind the net. Brings it around. Wood up the boards for Luxton. Luxton looking to chip it off. But again, broken up by the Etobicoke team. Beethan with it along the boards. Preston gets it just outside the zone. Etobicoke's going to regroup. They played across the ice and Beethan kicks that off her foot. Preston giving chase down into the Etobicoke zone. Looking to keep number 10 pinned down because she likes to take off for those rushes. Now that 10's got some room, look for her to actually start making this rush. She plays it up the boards. That's kept in the zone by Hanthorn, but turned over. Hanthorn with it, back in the zone, looking to make the pass up. Bounces off a foot. Wood flicks that puck and it hits Hanthorn and stays in. Two players battling down in the corner. Clarington, nobody seemed to want to really go after that puck. Preston gets it and fires it down the length of the ice as Clarington looks to change. They look tired. So the face-off will come all the way down the ice with 8:44 left to go. Clarington looking very tired on that shift. Nobody wanted that puck along the boards. That's going to cost them. Face-off won by Clarington. Back for Coulter. She cycles back behind the net. Puck passed out in front. Kinley makes the stop. Face-off just to the right of the goalie. Face-off won by Clarington. Played down in the corner. Coulter goes behind the net with it. She stops up. She's got 3 Etobicoke players on her, so she plays it back the other way for Etobicoke. She kicks it up the board. Strand kicks it off the boards for Rowan. Rowan and DeYoung. Pass across DeYoung, just in her feet. Great pass by Strand, down low to Rowan. Rowan looking for a player. Nobody open for Clarington, so they play it along the boards. That comes out to Etobicoke in the neutral zone. Etobicoke, she'll play it off the boards for DeYoung. DeYoung gains the zone, dumps it in. Clarington changing on the play. Ridding gives chase. She gets a stick on it, but gets past her. Lee battles along the boards. They get that puck cross ice. It's going to be a one-on-one with Etobicoke. She swings her stick at it twice, misses, but able to keep that Etobicoke player in front of her. Busada with it behind the net. She plays that over. Plays it far side for Ridding. Play broken up by Etobicoke. Center ice. So Etobicoke looks to bring that puck up. They play it off the boards. Lee with it. She plays it cross ice for Busada. That hops over their sticks. That'll come down the length of the ice, but doesn't make it, so icing waved off. Here's that number 10 again. She makes the puck up, but Wood breaks up the play at the blue line. Preston, she gets tripped up trying to bring the puck out of the zone. So Clarington's going to go on the power play. Preston made a nice little move to try to get around the Etobicoke player, and she gets tripped up. So face-off will come all the way down the ice into the Etobicoke zone. Beethan, Rowan, Luxton, out on forward. Coulter and can't see who the other defense is. Hanthorn. Shot on net, just goes over the net. Etobicoke looks to fire that puck all the way down the ice. Hanthorn back to give and chase. She cycles behind the net. She's looking for the player up ice, chips it off the boards. Rowan picks it up off the boards. Looks far side, gets it to Luxton. Luxton gains the zone. Nifty little move. She's looking, she cycles it back for Hanthorn. Hanthorn takes the slap shot. That hits the stick in front. Hanthorn pinches in, keeps that puck in, but Etobicoke fires it down the length of the ice. Coulter, she's got a bit of room. She plays the long pass up the boards for Luxton. Luxton gets it down deep into the zone. Coulter plays that puck back into the Etobicoke zone. Strand looking to give chase, but Hanthorn with it at the blue line. She dumps that down into the zone. Clarington making a change. Looking to get some fresh skaters out there. Etobicoke able to clear that out of the zone. Preston with it. She cycles back. Plays it up the boards for Strand. Strand with it in her feet. Etobicoke picks that off. They'll play it out. Etobicoke, she gains the zone. She dumps it in. And Etobicoke plays that down the length of the ice. Lee kicks it with her foot. They go cross ice. De Jong with it. She dumps it down into the zone. And Etobicoke controlling this puck again. Clarington getting into a bit of a pattern here of just dumping the puck in the zone, but the fork check just not working right now. Puck at the side of the net. It squirts out. Comes back to Lee at the point. She shoots it. Nice low shot along the ice. And the Etobicoke goalie hangs on. And that will do it for the power play. Teams back at even strength just as the goaltender hangs on. Face off won by Clarington. They try to pull it back to the D, but Etobicoke breaks that up. Etobicoke chips it off the boards, comes back to Wood. Wood looking far side. She's got Ridding on the far boards. Ridding brings it into the zone. She's squeezed out by the Etobicoke player, and they will call body contact, interference on the play. So the referee's not letting any angling go in this game. So the referee's being very tight on any of that angling play along the board. So with 4:30 left to go, Clarington goes on the power play. They need to capitalize on this power play. Face off, one back to the point. Hanthorn gets it at the point. She dumps it in. That hits the Etobicoke player. Ridding with it. She comes out of the corner, plays it back behind the net. Luxton plays it out for Ridding. She fans on the shot. Etobicoke dumps it down the length of the ice. So Clarington's going to have to regroup. Kinley comes out of her net to play the puck. She gets it out for Hanthorn. Hanthorn mishandles the puck, so she plays it back for Wood. Wood comes out the near side. She's looking for a Clarington player, but none of them are moving their feet. So Wood brings it up the ice herself. Wood still with the puck. Plays it in for Ridding. Ridding in a battle along the board. She comes out of the corner with the puck. She's looking. Wood. Far side, plays it for Preston. Preston's got room. She steps in with the shot. Got steered aside by the Etobicoke goalie. Ridding brings it out of the corner. She plays it back to the point for Wood again. Wood dumps it down into the corner for Luxton. That hops over her stick. Ridding grabs it behind the net. She comes out of the corner. Luxton steps out front for Ridding. And Ridding makes that shot right over the goalie's shoulder. Boo! Your Clarington Flames take advantage of that penalty kill, or power play, and they are able to score. With just 3:22 left to go in the third period, they take a 2-1 lead. Now's the time for Clarington to keep that pressure on. Timeout called by Etobicoke. So Etobicoke takes their 30-second timeout. Each team allowed a 30-second timeout here, being a championship game. Both teams able to take a chance to regroup. Clarington coach, you can almost read the lips from here. She's like, girls, you need to focus. You need to attack that puck. Now is not the time to let up. Luxton, as one of the assistant captains on the bench, giving a few words. So lining up for this face-off, you got Ethan, Strand, De Jong on the ice, Etobicoke, and Lee on defense. Face-off won by Clarington. They play it back, but it hits the Etobicoke player, and they'll bring it into the zone. Etobicoke with it. She plays it up for De Jong. Etobicoke player is close enough, so icing's waved off. Number 10, she's got some room. She's trying to take it up ice. De Jong with a great active stick, able to break up that play. Etobicoke dumps it down deep into the Clarington zone. Etobicoke steps out of the corner with it. Puck's at the side of the net. Kinley doing a great job of tracking that puck. As Clarington defense, they're all scrambling looking for that puck instead of moving a body. And Kinley able to hang on. Face off just to the left of Kinley with 2:42 left to go in the period. Puck goes back to Hanthorn on the point. Preston gets it along the board. She clears that puck out of the zone. Ridding giving chase. Trying to break up that play. Ridding with a great job. She managed to keep that puck in the zone. Etobicoke now, they'll bring it out the near side. She's got some room. Woods takes a swing at it. She misses on the swing. And the Etobicoke shot sails just over her stick. Icing waved off. Rosado gives chase down in the zone. They're looking to break up the play. Preston. She plays on the net. The Etobicoke net's empty. Okapek circles back with it. She plays it up ice. That's broken up by Etobicoke. Etobicoke looking to gain the zone. Minute 30, minute 39 here to go. Okapek tries to play that puck out, and that's broken up the point by Etobicoke. Minute 30 to go. Okapek, she digs it out of the corner. She battles along the boards. Clarington looking to just control the puck. Gets it up to Luxton. She's got a little room. She looks all the way down the ice. Clarington looking for that home run goal. They need to gain the red line first before they take that shot, or they're going to get called for icing. And that's going to give the opportunity to Etobicoke. Etobicoke dumps that puck down the length of the ice. Okapek back with it. She'll play it around the boards to Luxton. Luxton looking. She just banks it off the boards and out. Great play by Luxton. Number 10 for Etobicoke. She cycled back with it. She was looking for open ice. She couldn't get it. Luxton with it. She gets stripped up along the boards. Strand. She turns around. Etobicoke. They gain the zone. Coulter blocks the shot. DeYoung blocks the shot. Clarington sacrificing their bodies here with 29 seconds to go. Beethan, she circles. She comes out of the zone. That banks off the Etobicoke foot, so no icing on the play. DeYoung giving chase down into the corner. Great active stick again by DeYoung. She breaks up the play. Clarington just looking to keep that puck down, buried deep in the zone. Etobicoke. Hanthorn breaks up the play along the boards. They'll tie that puck up. Etobicoke with a Hail Mary. And that'll do it. Your Clarington Flames win the CHE Montreal Canadian Cup Championship. A 2-1, very close game. The first game against this Etobicoke team was a 3-1 game. So what a great battle. These two teams are going to face each other at some point during the season as well, both Ontario teams. So here come the medals and the trophy. As teams will be presented first with player of the game from each team. And then the silver medals for Etobicoke and the gold medal for your Clarington Flames. Great job by both teams. Both teams working hard. Coaches just discussing with the tournament officials who the player of the game is for the other team. Couple arguments can be made there. Number 10 for Etobicoke. She did some great defense, made some great offensive rushes. 21 makes some great plays. Or their goaltender as well. And Clarington cheering as Kinley Patfield and just zooming in here for a sec, folks. Clarington has 2 injured players. Abby and Kinsley are able to come down to the ice and join their team. So player of the game for Etobicoke, number 38, Lee. And player of the game for Clarington, number 8, Charlotte Ridding. So Etobicoke's now going to collect their silver medals. Etobicoke goaltender playing a great game too. Had some great rebound control. Clarington Flames showing their support for each player. And Etobicoke had also an injured player who receives her medal. Etobicoke coaching staff going to receive their silver medals. And now big congratulations for your Clarington Flames. First up, Kinsley, the goaltender. Then Victoria to receive her medal. Brewood. Maeve Rowan. Rebecca Coulter. She has some family here in attendance from Montreal. Maris Hanthorn. Charlotte Ridding. Charlotte Luxton. Tegan Lee. Michaela Okapet. Maddie Beethan. Leah Busato. Alyssa Strand. Sarah DeYoung. And Ray Preston. Kinsley Patfield and Abby Mahoney being called over to receive their medals. Both those players weren't dressed for the tournament. Both recovering from injuries sustained in a regular season game. And now I think they'll go to the captain of the Etobicoke team to come over. They receive a plaque to take back to Etobicoke. And now for your Clarington Flames. Player of the tournament, number 21, Luxton. And now should be your captain, Sarah DeYoung, to come over and pick up the championship trophy. And there's your captain, Sarah DeYoung, with the championship trophy. She'll bring that back now to her team. And now both teams will line up for some official photographs. Oh, they're going to do the handshake first. Coulter giving congratulations to her teammates through the line. And then joins the end of the line. What a great show of sportsmanship by both these teams. And there's your Clarington Flames celebrating with the championship trophy. Tournament photographer out on the ice with the team, so they're going to do some team photos. Should be some great momentum for your Clarington Flames returning back to Ontario, resuming their regular season. And that'll do it, folks. Your Clarington Flames are the 2024 CHE Montreal Canadian Cup champions. They're going to gather up their stuff. I'm sure they're going to take a little bit of extra time in the dressing room. So thanks for joining us, folks, and we'll see you back in Clarington for our next regular season game.